Good morning, everyone, and welcome into Local 4's 4 Things You Need to Know to start off your day. Today is Wednesday, May 21st. I'm Ian Mason, and we've got a busy news day to break down, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Our top story: if you think medical marijuana is getting regulation this year through the legislature, that may no longer be possible. The Nebraska legislature voted not to build the framework themselves, possibly pushing off its implementation entirely. The bill and its amendment crafted a compromise to bring the full bill to the floor. Debate would give guidelines in implementing medical marijuana. Some lawmakers argued it's their job to guide regulations to lean more towards what the people voted for. Others say that the regulation aspect shouldn't come down to lawmakers or the voters. Now, the regulation for medical marijuana falls in the hands of the new Cannabis Commission. Tomorrow, the senators will vote on 2 appointments to it made by Governor Jim Pillen, both of whom have been outspoken against the usage of medical marijuana. Leaving regulations up to the Cannabis Commission comes concerns of funding it out of the gate. The Appropriation Committee set aside $30,000 for the group to start developing regulations, according to the Nebraska Examiner. The further funding bill that the legislature was discussing yesterday failed cloture. So it failed to invoke cloture, I should be more clear on that. And so the bill will be in charge of regulation for the first year, that board. But depending on how that goes, the legislature may pick the issue back up next year. And staying in politics, Governor Jim Pillen signing several bills into law aiming to protect kids online. One limits the use of cell phones in schools. Another increases parental controls on social media accounts and outlawing child pornography materials created through artificial intelligence. Pillen also signed legislation that banned lab-grown meat, which is basically bars the production, sale, promotion, and distribution of that substance in the state of Nebraska. And the Cornhusker State Games are closer to kicking off. The Nebraska Sports Council is launching its first ever Cornhusker State Games tour, which kicks off today in Grand Island at the Heartland Public Shooting Parks, starting around 11 a.m. The multi-day tour will bring an official torch to multiple host cities, including Grand Island, North Platte, Columbus, Fremont, and Omaha. The hope is to symbolically unite the state in the celebration of sport, community, and the upcoming games. The torch will the torch tour will conclude on July 10th in Lincoln during the Cornhusker State Games opening on Monday night of the celebration outside the Pinnacle Arena, again July 10th. Let's go ahead and check the forecast now. As we look outside today, we do have a chance of some clouds, maybe a rare thunderstorm here or there, but not everywhere later on tonight. Temperatures getting into the low 70s, which is going to be warmer compared to where we're going to be sitting this weekend. So enjoy today's clouds and maybe a little bit of sun outside this morning as I look out the station windows. But as we look at the next few days, that's when it's going to get interesting. Tomorrow, a few less clouds, temperatures stay about the same. Then we have rain, maybe a thunderstorm rolling in Friday morning, Thursday night into Friday morning. Temperatures dipping down into the 60s on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Low 60s Sunday with chances of rain every single day. Decent chances now as we're 3, 4, 5 days out from this event, and we're saying 60 to 50%. That's a decent chance. So be prepared for that as well. The other thing I would say is that we're going to be at 59 on Memorial Day. So definitely not going to be pool weather outside, unfortunately. So maybe find something to do indoors to celebrate this Memorial Day weekend. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching Local 4's 4 Things You Need to Know to start off your day. My name is Ian Mason. You can catch the latest news right back here at 11:30, 5, 6, and 10. Have a great one.